I have always been hearing the stories of Himalayas since I was a small kid. From the very beginning, I developed this belief that the Himalayas, without any doubt, are the most fascinating thing in the world. Back in 2014, when I visited the Himalayas for the first time and saw the snow-peaked majestic mountains for real, I understood the reason behind my belief that why Himalayas are actually the most fascinating thing in the world, and since then, these mountains became my home away from home. But as they say, all good things do come to an end. It breaks my heart to say that this is going to be the final chapter of our adventures in the Himalayas of Himachal. Before we bid adieu to Himachal, let's explore Kasol, the mini Israel of India. Hey guys, my name is Hitesh, this is Bunny in the Blue Jacket and you're watching yet another episode of Bunny's Travel Bags. Kasol, which has a good connectivity with New Delhi via road, is a hamlet in the Kullu district of Himachal Pradesh. Kasol, being the Himalayan hotspot for backpackers, is situated in Parvati Valley on the banks of river Parvati, and it acts as a base for nearby treks to Malana and Khir Ganga. It is called the mini Israel of India due to the high percentage of Israeli tourists here. While you can definitely choose to sit in one of the numerous cafes and pass your leisure time with sips of coffee or puffs of marijuana, you can also opt for trekking, as Kasol brings the spirit of trekking alive with all the tracks around it. I of course opted the latter one and went to visit Malana village the first thing on the next morning. Isolated from the rest of the world near the Magic Valley lies a solitary village named Malana. The route to Malana is steep track adorned with lush deodar vegetation. The 5-kilometer trek from Malana taxi stand to the main village, tugged at 10,000 feet, is one of the engrossing day treks you would ever take. Indian constitution doesn't work in this village, and the entire village is administered by their own village council. The villagers call themselves the ancestors of Aryans, and as there is no involvement of any outside authority, this village is called as the Athens of Himalaya. The people have their own rules which clearly states that no outsider can touch them or their belongings or their temples, and if you will break the rules, you have to incur a fine that can go up to 6,000 rupees. The trade of marijuana or hashish in Malana is at par and somewhat the only source of their living. After returning back from Malana, I went to Tosh, which is some 20 kilometers away from Kasol. Treacherous roads, a hippie culture, and some stunning sceneries. Well, this is what makes up Tosh. This little village, tucked in Himachal, offers ongoing trekkers pretty pastoral scenes and calming views. Popular for its cannabis plantation, the tranquil village of Tosh is just another example of unparalleled natural beauty that Himachal holds within its bounds. Here you can experience the bounty of nature in all its glory, combined with some indigenous as well as exotic experience. The villagers have their own gods and religious beliefs, and a culture to offer animals to their gods once their wishes are fulfilled.
And now I'm out here in the dark.
The hippie culture and other worldly vibe of this village will surely transport you to another world.
It must have been all of this shit that I drank.
On my way back from Tosh, I took a stop at Manikaran Sahib Gurudwara to take the blessings. Located just 4 kilometers away from Kasol, Manikaran Sahib is known as an important pilgrimage destination for both Sikhs and Hindus.
Maybe I'm looking for me.
There are natural hot springs as well in Manikaran, and it is believed that the water, which contains radioactive elements, is capable of curing tremendous diseases. After paying my respects in the Gurudwara, I proceeded towards my final stop in Kasol, the Chalal village. While Kasol gets the spotlight amongst all the villages of Parvati Valley, one can enjoy the true serenity of this magical state by trekking a little further from this major town to the quaint little village of Chalal. Barely just 2 kilometers away, the trek from Kasol to Chalal is quite a simple one, which may even be undertaken by those who are unfamiliar with the terrain or are new to trekking.
Where this ship will go.
One needs to cross the small bridges and follow the narrow trails through pine trees to reach this enchanting village. The picturesque rustic village of Chalal is a best spot if you want to get lost in the silence of the nature. Everything in Himalaya feels so fresh and green and particularly beautiful. I try to breathe in all the wonderful moments so that I can keep them safe in my heart.
There's nothing
Well, it's time to part our ways and return back to the monotonous and boring life. But this isn't an end. It's the start of another new adventure.
I'm blended with disease.
A new segment is coming in next 2 weeks. Something unique, something different. So stay tuned and make sure that you have already subscribed to the channel so you'll not miss any of the upcoming updates. This is Hitesh signing off for now. You keep watching Bunny in the Blue Jacket.